Welcome, everybody. It's so happy to see you here. Let's just take a deep breath in. And for everybody else watching this later, we'll just explain the inside joke of we tried to go live on Facebook. That's why we're all smiling and laughing, because my voice was reverberating and the echo keep saying the same stuff over and over again. So, yeah, another deep breath in. And imagine you have roots under your feet. Just anchor yourself. And since we're going to do some clearing energy today, letting go of the old, letting go of what's not serving you right now, letting go of discordant energies, patterns, beliefs, programming, soul programming, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's extend your tailbone into a cord, elongate your tailbone, your coccyx, into a cord, and plug that cord into the center of the earth. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Lindy. Just mute yourself, and we are grounding ourselves. So if you could take a few deep breaths to join us and anchor yourself into the ground, and also extend your tailbone into a cord, plug that into the center of the earth. Oh, nice. And then let's take another deep breath in from the top of your head, from your crown chakra. Go ahead and anchor yourself into your source. Yes. And let's just take a minute to really feel that, how beautiful it is to feel anchored into the earth and to feel anchored into source, into the divine. There is something special here of us having a physical experience, being really, tapped into 3D, having a very physical, earthy moment together, and at the same time, being so beautifully tapped into source, into who we truly are. I just love that precious moment when we feel both. I am so much about merging both energies together. There we go. And then let's just remove the ego on the side. We'll get our ego back together later. If you want to. If you want to leave it on your side, you'll leave it on your side for as long as you can. Welcome, Marina. And just push the ego gently on the side and drop from your head into your heart. And Marina, we are already anchored both ways into the earth and into source. And now we're dropping into the heart. And let's go one notch deeper. I'm going to invite you to drop. So we did from mind into heart. Now drop from your heart into your hara, which is like a couple inches below your navel, below your belly button, in that lower belly part. Try to find there the place that is really the unwounded place, the divine in you. And you could put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly below your navel. And just try to feel that. Feel your heart and then feel that little fire in your belly. That's really the place where there is no wound, no suppressed child, no no issues whatsoever. There's really like your inner self evolving there, you in touch with the divine, with source, living inside you. There we go. And then whenever you feel that you want to drop back into your heart or into your mind, for the thinkers of us, not that any of us would be in that category, right? And then go back in and just gently put your focus in your belly. Wherever you put that focus, you put your energy and you bring yourself there. Now, from that place, let's imagine that we open a big French door out to nature. And from that hara place, you're stepping into a beautiful place in nature. That you can make your sacred place. A place where you can enjoy life when there is a little bit too much turmoil or too much noise, or you're overwhelmed or frustrated by something, then you go there, you open those French doors, and then you walk in nature towards your sacred place, and you just rest there. It can be a temple, it can be a church, it can be a clearing, a mountaintop, a beach. It can be whatever you want, a mansion. A beautiful garden with roses, or a garden with herbs, whatever, you make it the way you want. And the cool thing is, when you go and visit it next time, you can change it anytime. So really, you can choose whatever. There is no wrong answer, no wrong decision. Just a beautiful unfolding. Beautiful, beautiful unfolding. So walk into this sacred space where from that place you are fully connected to your source, and you can make anything happen, really, truly. When you're there, just open your eyes, keep the same energy. You may release your hands if you want to. If you want to keep it on your heart and your belly, that's fine too. You can just open your eyes and come back present here. And look at all our beautiful faces here, having fun together. Nice. Okay, so when I was preparing for this, well, first I wanted to give something, for Thanksgiving. I've been bombarded like you in my inbox with so many Black Friday promotions and stuff. And I just wanted, and a lot of emails, with people saying how much they value me and my patronage. And I just wanted to do something very different. I just wanted to give. I wanted to pour my heart out and feel who would like to co-create with me and has a big heart too. So thank you so much for coming and playing with me. The intention here is to release some energy that are not serving you anymore and activate more new potential so that you can step in. A few things. I'm going to do that on a regular basis on my wall on Facebook, granted that I can fix that little issue with the echo. So I'll do it on a regular basis. So watch your emails or watch my wall, because I'm gonna do it there. And for sure on the 31st of December, I'm gonna do a special ceremony where we are going to efficiently be done with 2022, because I don't know about you, but I'm done already. And welcome 2023. So we're going to really let go of the old and step into the new on the 31st of December. I can't remember the time. I think it's 9 a.m. Pacific, but you'll get the info there. So when I was tapping in for today and asking, what do we need? You know, whomever's joining me for today, what do they need and what do I need? What do we all need together? I got the answer that we need to not do something very generic and everything. We need to focus on one issue. So you get to pick your issue, but think about one frustration you have right now, or one challenge, or one area of your life or business that is not giving you the results or the feeling fulfilled or the impact that you want. Okay, so pick something specific. Doesn't have to be business, can be totally personal, but something precise. Okay, so go ahead and choose something. It can be a situation. It can be a conversation you had with someone and there is tension there. It can be a project that you want to bring in and it's just not, it's just like not working. It's heavier than it should be. Things like that. It can just be, your Thanksgiving was with family and it didn't go well or whatever. Then you bring that as an intention and we're going to clear the relationships and everything. And if you're watching this later, then pick it too. Pick your own challenge, your own frustration, and it's going to work too. I've seen that over and over again. When you watch it later, I set my intention so that you get the same benefits as everybody being live. Which I just thought about it would mean that if you would come to you guys that are here, if you would want to come and watch it another time, then you would get a double whammy with a different situation. Just thinking about that. How cool is that? Okay. Okay. So everybody has one. Just nod if you have one. Yep. Yeah. Good. Okay. So let's do that. So let's see how we're going to do that. Everybody take a deep breath and exhale. Okay. Okay, so good. So I'm going to start with a group clearing. So I'm going to look at a few things. Mostly I'm playing today with the chart, with the David Hawkins chart of the level of consciousness, the different levels. And I'm going to go from there, and then I'm going to tap into your higher self and mine and get some information of what's needed, and then we'll unknot the knots, okay? And then when we've unknotted the knots, then we'll go and spread some healing, and then we'll activate some positive. Works well? Cool. Okay. Okay, so for your situation, now not everything I'm going to say is going to be for you specifically, but I'm being told it's going to be around 70 to 80%. So a lot is going to be, and even if you don't recognize it for yourself, it's going to be clear no matter what. Because that's how you are supported. That's how much you are loved and supported. Okay. So the first thing is we've got a lot of anger about those situations. And And by the way, I picked mine too, so I can recognize the anger. Thank you. And we're going to clear all this first. So take a deep breath and gently blow out with a nice intention and the knowingness that as you blow out this energy, it is leaving you. Really, really tap into that, into the knowingness that you are supported, into the knowingness that it doesn't have to be more complicated than this. We don't have to be in person. You don't have to hear a long story. You don't have to take 15 whatever medication or supplements for that. It's leaving. Okay, anger. Well, it's going to leave if you kindly want to do a second breath, deep breath in and exhale with the intention of letting go, because we need a little bit more. Woof, there we go. It's shifting. Okay. For some of us, the anger is going to leave. It's going to take a little bit more time to leave. Like for some of us, like 24 hours is going to be really the time where we're going to drain all that stuff out. But it's probably only the people that are going to watch that later, right? It doesn't, it's not for us here. Gold stars. I'm kidding. Okay. So this is clearing. For just a few of us, there is a little bit of hate also. And jumping a little bit into hate of God, spirit, universe, hate of source. And when I say that, I want to say that it's not like you are consciously angry at source or hating source. There is this little, on the background, on the back burner, there's this little belief or this, that source should have made a different decisions to help you around this situation, or how did you let that happen type of energy. Does it make sense? Right? Very often, like when we see kids that have big disease and everything, we have a little bit of that energy, like how come this exists, you know, because they are so innocent and everything. So that type of anger at source, if you will. And that's definitely blocking your flow. That's definitely blocking your prosperity and synchronicity happening, and you getting the right opportunities. Because when we are angry at God, spirit, universe, I mean, there is nothing else that we can do, because you cannot co-create, and at the same time be completely pissed off at that energy that you're co-creating with. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so that may be, once we clear that, that may be just a huge shift for some of us. Like this was it, boom. So take a deep breath. Let's clear. I just wanted to explain that, because I sometimes in my sessions, I have people that say, well, no, I'm not angry at God. I love God. I'm like, yeah, sure. Me too. And you're hiring me to go to the soul level and to the subconscious, not for the conscious level. Conscious level, you can deal with it. Okay, another deep breath, please. There we go. Bling, bling, bling. So that I have those energies like bling, those like light bulbs blinging, like getting lit from letting go of that. Prosperity light bulbs, kind of, not ideas, that are getting lit. So this is really cool. Okay. Another thing that is very, very present around most of the people that are going to listen to this, including us, is shame. So let's clear that. If you believe you have past lives, some of us, we have dragged that from those experiences before. It's not even necessarily from this experience now. If you don't believe you have past lives, then that's fine. You're dragging it from this present life. We're going to clear it. So take a deep breath. And exhale shame. It's funny because there is shame and there is a little bit of the archetype, the rebellious archetype, the inner child that would be rebellious, that is jumping at the same time. So we're going to clear that too. For that situation, for the issue that you've picked, you may want, after this little clearing and activation, you may want to go back into yourself, talking to your inner child, and you may want to ask your inner child to step away from this circumstance or situation. Because really, they could just go play somewhere else, or you could entertain them and to play somewhere else, but ask them to not be involved into this issue. It doesn't concern them. And I'm getting for how many? 60, 70, 70% of us, including people watching that, 70% of us have involved their inner child into the situation. And that's getting it complicated for nothing. So pay attention to your inner child, love your inner child, play with your inner child, and tell your inner child to go somewhere else and not touch this situation. Okay? It's going to help you release it completely. Okay. So there is a little bit of lack of faith in self. Oh, I cannot do it. Like some of us, we've picked a thing and we're like, well, it cannot happen, or it cannot be, or I cannot do it, or I'm not enough for this to happen, or whatever little something here, but there is a lack of faith in self. We're going to clear that out. Take a deep breath and exhale. Even if you think it's not you, we never know. Might as well exhale it. There we go. Oof. Yeah, that changed. Okay. Okay, those are the main energies. Now I'm going to ask something that's interesting. We are co-creating here. I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself if you have in that pop up into your mind an energy that you want to get rid of. So like if you feel, or if you think about bitterness, then unmute yourself and say bitterness. If you feel whatever, if you want to say bad relationships and it's not an energy, we don't care. You're included in the game and in the group. So then just say bad relationships or whatever. Something that's popping up, and you don't have to do it if you don't feel anything or any additional stuff, then don't say it. But if you feel something, then let it, bring it up and bubble, and we'll burst the bubble and we'll clear it for everybody. Because there is a reason why you're feeling it for the group. Exhaustion. Exhaustion. Yes. So hold on, let's clear that. Yeah, everything around feeling exhausted, feeling fatigue, even feeling blah, I'm hearing, like feeling even bored and blah. So let's clear that. Deep breath and exhale. Letting go, just no attachment, no judgment. Like my friend Sharon says, no judgment, just love. No attachment. We're just letting it slide out. There we go. Exhaustion. What else? Anything else?
Sadness.
Sadness. Yep. Sadness, grief, regret, bitterness, self-punishment, self-limitation, self-destruction. Okay, we have a bag. Let's clear that. Take a deep breath. Oof. I don't know if you're feeling that, but I can feel it. It's leaving. Yeah, really clear it out. Sometimes making a sound when you exhale also is a cool thing. Just whoo, letting go. There we go. Okay. Anybody else?
What you mentioned earlier, anger.
Anger. Yeah. So that's cleared, Lorraine. Yeah.
Oh.
Completely gone.
How about heaviness?
Heaviness. Yeah. Heaviness. Let's clear that. That's really easy. Take a deep breath. Let's clear heaviness. Nice. What else?
Disempowered.
Disempowered. Yes. Disempowered. Anything else there? No, just like that. Take a deep breath. Let's exhale. Disempowered. Helplessness. Lack of hope. Lack of faith. Not just faith in self, but faith in everything. Lack of trust.
Loneliness.
Loneliness. Yeah. Let's clear that. And I'm hearing we need just one more. So if
Lack of focus.
lack of focus. Yes. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, so loneliness is leaving. That is so weird. Loneliness, I have a picture of a horse galloping away. That's loneliness. I don't know why. Someone must be thinking about a horse or something. Okay.
Did we do frustration? I don't remember.
No, but that's the overall thing, because we're clearing for frustration and challenges and all that stuff. So yeah, but thank you. We'll include it. And then Lynn, you said lack of focus. Talk about feeling distracted for a moment. Okay, let's clear that. Take a deep breath. Let's recenter ourselves. Let's activate more focus. Let's go of distractions and anything holding us back from being focused. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you may open your eyes. Anybody feeling something? Anybody feeling like a real release or feeling a touch lighter? Yes. Good, good. Okay, cool. Okay, that's nice. So for some reason, I'm getting that we need to apply yellow, the color yellow, onto you as a little healing right now. So we've cleared the negative, and now we're sending a little bit of healing here because we've cleaned out some wounds and it feels just a touch raw. And we're going to activate the positive, right? So let's apply. So close your eyes. Imagine you have a big sunshine on top of your head. And imagine this sunshine is actually really bright yellow. And you are inhaling from your crown chakra, from your top of your head, inhaling that yellow color inside you and filling your body with that. And you're not only just feeling your physical body, you're feeling your emotional body, mental body, spiritual body. You're feeling your etheric body. You're feeling all layers and levels. Right now, we need yellow. We also need a touch of orange. Interesting. So we'll just apply orange, just a touch, just ask for a touch of it. It doesn't have to be really, really big. So, but that's what's needed right now. Let the healing happen. We're also applying flower essences. Let's do that. Great. Oh, nice. Now I'd like you to open your eyes and then shake yourself a little bit or brush yourself a little bit. Shake your body. Yes. Really to come back in your body and to also kind of know that and anchor in yourself that you've done a clearing, that it's done. Nice, beautiful. Okay, great. Now let's activate some positive energy. So think about this situation that you thought about that is challenging for you, or it's creating frustration or pain or whatever it was creating there. Now see it based into the yellow color. It's healing. And the prickly parts that were all there, you may not feel them, or you may feel a little slightly different about this situation already. It may not be completely 100% resolved in your mind or in your head or in your heart, but it feels a touch different than at the beginning. And now bathe it into this yellow and orange color. And imagine you're adding a ton of flowers because we've done some flower essence healing on top of it. And we haven't played with back flower remedies. It's going to be another time. I'm not getting it for today. So let's do that. Let's apply those flowers. So now your situation already has a brighter color and it smells good. And all the energies that you had before are not present anymore. So that's already a step, right? And you know, when you can see a situation like that vibrating differently, that's when after this, you're going to go and for a walk or you're going to do something else. You may just have an intuition on how to resolve this issue, right? Just let it happen to you. Don't force it. Just be open to whatever life is going to present you, because now your situation is vibrating at a totally different level. And of course, and you are vibrating at a totally different level. So you're not vibrating at the issue and the problem. You're vibrating at a higher level where you can find the solution. And the best way is to let that solution find you. Okay. So if you would want to say something, just say, I'm asking to be open to receiving the solutions so that the solutions can find me. The resolutions can find me. Okay, beautiful. So let's go there and let's activate for a few minutes and then we'll be done. As easy as that. So for that issue that you had, now that we have space and we've removed the discordant energies, I'm getting that we have willingness and optimism that are stepping in. So let's inhale this, and on your exhale, imagine that you are blowing some optimism and some willingness onto that situation, on the circumstance, on the project, on whatever you picked. Oof, good job. I can feel that. You're doing amazingly. Wow. Yes, optimism, willingness. Now, for some reason, because I know some of you in the group also, we're jumping from, and that's a jump from optimism and willingness to playfulness, because some of you just wanted more fun. Because if I can see it differently and if I can laugh about it, then it's half the way, it's half resolved already. So go ahead and just blow some, inhale and blow some playfulness on it. Like a little bit of humor, a little bit of detachment, of looking at it from a distance and saying, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see the irony. I can laugh a little bit about it. And sometimes you'll agree, and it just happened to me this past week. Sometimes something gets so aggravated that you have to laugh about it because it's just going so seriously in the other direction that you cannot do anything. You can just have to smile and just say, it's at some point I'll see the sunshine. Right? I trust that. Thank God there is a cycle. So that's this playfulness, this knowingness that we are eternal. So what the heck, we're going to all be fine. You're going to be fine. Take a deep breath. Tell yourself you're going to be fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You already are fine. Yeah, so then right there above willingness on that chart, we have acceptance, and we just climb there without even knowing it. So that's beautiful. And now we're going into showering everything with love, actually. So for some of us, we're a step away from unconditional love. Like we cannot reach it, but you don't have to. We'll just sprinkle a little bit of love on the top of all this. So take a deep breath. Let's activate some love. Reverence is a word that's jumping. It needs to probably feed someone with a specific situation here. I don't see it in my own situation, but if you see it in yours, that reverence is coming and actually was needed, or it would be nice to have it, then just take it because it's right there to be used. We're having peace and serenity. Anything else? Okay, I'm going to open the floor for you to give your own activations. Any positive word like harmony, prosperity, abundance, joy. And everything I said, just take a deep breath and let's inhale it and let's spread it into your field and on the situation. There we go. And I heard someone say something.
Inspiration, I said.
Inspiration. Thank you, Lindy. Yes. Inspiration. Let's inspire inspiration. And exhale. In French, we would say expire, but I know in English it would mean something totally different. And infuse it on that situation. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, what else?
Patience and kindness.
Oh, patience and kindness. Yes. Well, let's actually bring the impatience flower, which is a back flower remedy that always help more with patience. And with patience, when you are a little bit more detached and less attached to an outcome, then that helps definitely. So reminding yourself that you're eternal, that's going to do something for your patience. Take a breath. Don't stop breathing. Can hear some of you like going, oh, she said patience. Okay. There we go. Kindness is applied. Yes. Anything else? Any other suggestion?
Trust.
Trust. Yeah, that's a good one. Marina, you had one.
I have a couple: abundance, prosperity, and opportunity.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, let's put them in. Abundance, prosperity, and opportunity. And trust from Amanda. Yes, let's activate that for all of us. So go ahead and inhale it. And on your exhale, really spread all your cells, like imprint all your cells with these positive expressions of life and blast it onto your situation, your circumstance, your project that you have in mind. Beautiful. Okay, let's harmonize. So one more deep breath and we are harmonizing all this, harmonizing the clearing of the gunk and harmonizing the healing that was given after that, that was beautiful, and harmonizing it with all these new potentials that we are stepping in. And then because we're harmonizing, it's just a step away from opening yourself up to starting to emanate those positive energies to the world outside of you. So take a breath and start emanating all these positive energies in your neighborhood, in your house first, or in your office, in your neighborhood, in your state. Oof. Yes. In your country. In your continent. Spread it. Especially beautiful love and peace and serenity and joy. Beautiful. And to the entire world. Let's shower the entire planet with these energies and let's send it out into the universe for a cosmic blast or bliss or both. And an intention that it's for the greater good of all. Beautiful. When you're ready, just open your eyes, just keep that same energy, knowing that you have received something beautiful, but you have also given something really beautiful to the entire world and to all of us here today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That was amazing. I'll take questions if you have questions or comments or anything. Just we can play, we can do whatever. But this is the end of this little soul energy clearing and activation. Lisa says, thank you, Natalie. Wonderful to see everyone. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. We love you. Thank you. Anybody else? You can unmute yourself. Say something. No, nothing.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. I feel light and much more energized.
Beautiful. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Audrey. So I'd like to, I mean, you all here have my direct phone, right? So text me in a few days and let me know if you see a change in your situation, right? Don't force anything, just let it unfold, okay? It may take, sometimes it takes a few days to really start moving, especially if you picked something maybe very, very strong or acute. Although I'm always open to miracles and I've seen them so many times that, miracles can shift. It's that little saying that it takes the universe the same energy to create a button or a castle, right? So a miracle is a miracle. It doesn't have to take longer because it's big in size or in intensity. So beautiful. We have, okay, great. We have comments on the chat. I'm not going to read that. But thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Let's do that more often if you want to, okay? You just have to nudge me sometimes, right? So that I can do that. But that's my intention, to do it on a regular basis. And definitely the 31st of December, we are going to have a letting go of the old year and stepping into the new. And in January, we're going to do a vision retreat that is not going to be a 2-day retreat. It's going to be, it's going to be a 2-part retreat, 2 different weeks, and it's going to be 90 minutes each time. It's going to be really condensed, but powerful. So if you want to do that, you just let me know and then I'll include you into it. Okay? Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much, Natalie. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Love and blessings. Bye-bye.